Alright guys, I got another batch of kind of random stuff that I've been able to pick up at the bank. This is actually all from my most local Chase, and actually everything here, except for most of these quarters, was actually from one person. They were definitely, as far as I can tell, they definitely were not a coin collector, and yeah, so this all came from one person, and it's kind of cool because I haven't gotten a score like this from my bank in a while, my most local one at least. So now I'm not sure if this is going to become a video. I was initially going to combine this with a previous hunt, and it was actually the one of my last videos that where I had gotten a silver nickel ender. I was actually thinking about combining these coins, this hunt that I'm going to do now, with those rolls, but I ended up deciding to upload that as a video. So this is either going to be a video or it's going to be the start of a mixed coin hunt video. I have about 10 rolls of everything, except I probably have, I don't know, a little less than $15 worth of pennies. Maybe about 12 or $13. And then the quarters, there's about 140, 150 bucks there. There also is a couple of dollar coins, but I don't think there's anything cool in there. There's only two of them. So I'll just make sure there's nothing in, as far as the dollar coins go. And then I'm gonna start with the quarters first, and then we'll work our way down in denomination, going from these and ending it off with these pennies. All right, and you know, again, there's a lot of older looking types of rolls with these pennies and nickels, dimes, and quarters, but that doesn't always mean that there's going to be something cool. Although, in my experience, most people who search coin don't usually roll them up in this type. So, we'll see. So I'll start talking, I'll get into it, and see if we can find something. One thing I also want to note, for this, at least this first set of clips, I am actually going to try doing this non-tripod. So when I get a find, I'll bring you in like this, and when I get it, I'll pick the coin up and show you like that. So we'll see. I've done that a couple times before, but let me know in the comments. Do you like me doing it better, doing it this way better, where I bring the camera in and show you the coin that I get? Or do you like it better when I have it set up on the tripod? Let me know. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try doing it this way. Let me know what you guys think. And I feel like I've gotten a little better about filming. A lot of the reason why I stopped doing it this way is I noticed I didn't really show the coins very well, but I feel like I've gotten better at it. So anyway, all right, I'm going through the pennies, and I went through, I've probably gone through about 6 or 7 rolls. It's been kind of slow, but I'm on these ones here, and I did see a wee penny right there. So we did get our first one finally. 1956 Denver. All right. We'll set that on the board and keep going. All right, guys, I'm on roll 3 of the nickels, and yes, we went through all the dimes and all the quarters and didn't get anything. I mean, it was only about 10 rolls of each. The only thing that was interesting was we got 3 extra quarters and 2 extra dimes, but I'm on this roll of nickels here, and this one popped out. Got a 1940 Philadelphia. Let's keep going. All right, I'm on roll number 5, and all right, I'm on roll number 5, and this one looks old, and this one is definitely a find, as you can see. 1949 Philadelphia, not in bad shape. And then this one, yep, 1954. Out of Denver. All right, first 50s on the board. Let's keep going. All right, on roll number 7, and I got another find, another 1940 out of Philly. It's got some damage on it right there, but another 40s find. Let's keep going. All right, I was on roll number 9, and this one was actually an ender. 1946 out of Philadelphia. So that is number 4, actually, in the 40s. We're doing well there. Let's keep going. All right, final nickel roll gave us a 1955 out of Denver. So not the Philadelphia semi-keyed 8, but Second coin in the 50s. That's what we've got for nickels. Let's move on to the pennies. All right, right after that, the Wheatie that I got, very next roll, I see 2 Canadian coins. 1995. So put that over there. And then the other one, right there, 1989. All right, let's keep going. Another roll on roll 17. And I got another Canadian penny. 1991. Alright, I thought I saw another foreign in here. Another Canadian, yep. Another Canadian. 78. Alright, we're really stacking up those now. Alright, guys, I decided to go through the last few rolls because I wasn't finding too much. I find Canadian pennies a lot, so I just decided to go through the rest of them. We got an 83. I think it's an 83. Yep, 83. We got a 1992 and a 1980. Alright, so we're done with those rolls, and yeah, kind of a ho-hum hunt. I really thought that I'd get a few more finds, especially with the pennies. I mean, these probably, I'd still say these probably are not searched, but I really thought I'd get a bit more at least a couple more Wheaties. I mean, we had at least $10 in pennies, so that was probably the most disappointing part. I mean, we only had about $20 in nickels, so the finds that we got in there were expected. And obviously to some degree, the dimes and quarters, not getting many finds there, that's not really too unexpected either. But the pennies, man, I really thought we'd get some more finds in there. Other things I pulled out, one of the saving graces, we found a dime in one of the penny rolls, so made a bit of money. And I guess that's really the only other saving grace about the other denominations, mainly the quarters and the dimes, is we made a bit of money there, so that was kind of neat. But we found that dime. We found this kind of strange toned one, 86. I don't know, kind of strange. It had some cool toning on the reverse. I like tone coins. And then this one, it does have some damage on it, but this right here, I don't think it's a mint error, but I just don't know how damage would cause that little. It almost looks like extra metal. I don't know, let me know. It could just be damage, and that's more than likely what it is. It is a 71p, it's not the DDO, but I don't know. I feel like, I don't know how someone would do that. So, I held it onto the side as an oddity. As for the nickels, we got 2 from 1940. This one is a San Francisco and a Philadelphia. A 46, which was a Philly, a 49 Philly, 54 Denver, and a 55 Denver. And then for the pennies, we got that one Wheatie, 1956 out of Denver. Canadians, 1978, 80, 83, 89, 91, 92, and 95. So at least all the Canadians were copper. So, yeah, definitely looks like I'm going to add this on to another batch of rolls. Not sure if I'm going to stick with this camera style. We'll see. But I'll see you guys in the next batch of rolls, and hopefully we'll improve a little bit. Alright guys, I'm continuing to add on to this video. In that last little batch of rolls, I didn't really get a whole lot, so I'm going to add this on. If you're wondering what this bag is, one of my siblings had a bunch of coins that they wanted me to look through, so I'm going to look through this and see if there's anything cool in there. It's just a bunch of loose change, so we'll see if there's anything cool in there. And I got a few rolls, not very much, but I got one penny roll, and I got almost a tray of nickels and a couple rolls of Loomis, actually, circulated quarters. So I'm going to go through the loose stuff first, see if there's anything in there, and then I'm going to get to, and then I'm going to do the quarters, the nickels, and then this one roll of pennies. Alright, so I'm going through the loose stuff. The only thing I pulled out in the quarters, I went through most of the quarters and most of the dimes. The only thing I had here was this 1982 out of Denver that's in pretty good shape. It's not worth trying to save because I don't know, it's nice, but I don't know. I'm not gonna. I'll hold it out for now as a find, but we'll see what we do with that. But I was looking at the nickels, and look at that. We got an older one, 1941, out of Philly. So that is something. That is an actual find. So we'll put that on the board, and we'll see if we can get anything else out of this. Looking on the top here, I don't see any wheats though. So let's keep going. All right, I'm into the nickels, and I'm on the very first roll. I saw that one right there. 1958. Out of Denver. All right, let's keep going. All right, very next roll. I guess I should have looked at the ender, because there was a Canadian on the end of this roll. Canadian nickel, 1993. And I see a couple other ones that look old here, so let's... Not that one, 1975. 1964, 1957, 1957 out of Denver, and then this one maybe, nope, 67. I don't see anything. All right, let's keep going. All right, well, it waited until the very last roll to get any other finds, but I see one right there, and it's an older Canadian. It's not a young head, but it is a 1972. That means that this is actually 99.9% nickel, so that's kind of a neat little find there. Let's just see while we're here. I've got there's a lot of 64s in here, so I've been flipping a lot of them over thinking that they're old, and then finding out that they're just 64Ds. There's a lot of oddly toned ones in here as well. I'm not sure what that's all about. Got a lot of ones with interesting toning. I don't see anything else. But we got one roll of pennies, so let's see. Alright, so as expected, that penny roll didn't get anything. And you know, this is about what I expected. I mean, some of those nickel rolls went... Because we had, I mean, about 8 or 9 rolls of nickels, and with the loose coins, it probably is about $20 in nickels. So I would have hoped for maybe a 1 or 2 more finds out of about $20, but I'll take what we got. Of course, again, nothing in the penny rolls. The only other thing that I guess kind of constituted was this 1982 out of Denver. So, who knows? I might hold on to that. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so these are the finds. We got that one find in the loose change. 19, is it focusing all right? 1941 out of Philly. So, I didn't actually expect to find anything in there, but we did. And then one of 2 50s, 1957 out of Denver. And 1958 out of Denver, and 2 Canadian nickels. I usually don't find more than 1 or 2 in a box, so that's kind of crazy. 1993, I don't think I need it, and the 72, which I'd say is the find of the hunt, mainly because I don't find a lot of 99% nickel Canadian nickels, so that's kind of cool, and it's a lot harder to find these ones. Not to mention, it's in great shape. So, I'll check and see if I need that. I don't think I do, but I'd say that's the find of the hunt, mainly because I don't find a lot of those. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'll probably combine this with another little hunt. Who knows? But thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Alright guys, I have another batch of whatever I could get from the bank. Now this is from 3 different days. So, the first batch of coins were these pennies, and I got these $13 though that are this type of roll. I got all these on the same day, and then the next day I got, I think, these pennies, these 2 quarters, these dimes, and all the nickels I got on the second day, and then today I got these quarters and these dimes. So we're going to get into it. This is the third set of clips, so I'm hoping that I can make this a video, but I'm kind of debating it still. But even if we don't get a ton in this hunt, I might still make it a video, just because this has been 3 different mini hunts, so I might call it good when we finish this one. Who knows? We'll see. I need to think about it. But I'm going to start with the pennies, and we'll work our way up to the quarters. So I'm going to get into it, and I'll bring you in on my first possible find. All right, guys, I'm on the third roll of pennies. I've been keeping my copper because of all this talk of them stop making pennies. I've been keeping out my copper lately, and I think I'm gonna do this until, you know, they say, oh, you know, we're not gonna get rid of pennies, or until they make a decision if they are gonna stop making pennies, because this might be one of the, my next few hunts might, who knows, it could be some of the last chances for me to find copper. So I think I am gonna start holding on to my copper, at least for a while. But man, judging by the copper in the second and first roll, only 4 copper out of the first 2 rolls. So, but I'm on this roll, and I see a Canadian, so I thought I'd show you 2001. All right, we'll put it up there, and keep going. One thing I forgot to mention is these rolls here are supposedly from a coworker of the bank. Apparently their kid had collected all these pennies, so these shouldn't be searched whatsoever. I mean, if it's a kid, but who knows? So we'll see. All right, I got another Canadian. It fell out right there. 78. All right, let's keep going. All right, I finally got a Wheatie. It's been a few rolls, but I did get a wheat penny right here. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. I'd probably say 50s. Yep, 1953 out of San Francisco. All right, and the copper does look like it's back to what it usually is. I think I just got a couple low copper rolls in the first few. All right, let's keep going. Canadian here, 1959. But I see another Canadian here. I don't see any Wheaties in this roll. They've all been newer so far. So, another Canadian though, 2004. All right, let's keep going. All right, I got another Wheatie. I'm almost done with these rolls. I think about 7 more rolls left of these, and we're getting into some other ones after that. But I see another one here. It's not in nearly as good a condition. It's also slightly bent, if you can see that. 51D. All right, we got our second one though. Let's keep searching. All right, I got another Wheatie in this roll right here. Third one of the hunt. Our oldest one yet, 1945, out of Philadelphia. Alright, I hadn't noticed until about halfway into the roll, but I got another Wheatie, number 4. So we're finally getting some older ones. 1955 Philly. I don't see the 55 Phillies a lot, but it is a welcome sight. That's number 4. It's our newest one. Let's keep going. Alright, I'm on the first roll of the nickels. I got one more find in the pennies. Another Canadian, 1974. Put it over there. But yeah, first roll of nickels, and I got a 50s. 1954 out of Denver. Alright, let's just see if we have anything else in here. Oh, I think I see something else. Yep. Another one, 1939. I thought that was a 1959. Alright, guys, 1939. Let's see if we got a mint mark. No mint mark, but second year Jefferson in the first roll. Always nice. I'll check it for the DDR in a minute. Just seeing if we got anything else in here. Oh, there's another one. Oh, this rolls a lot of stuff in it. 1958. D. I don't see anything else. But that's a good start. Let's keep going. All right, I'm on the fourth roll, and we had a 40s, 1946, out of Philly. All right, let's keep going. All right, so we went through all the dimes and the quarters and didn't find really anything. To be fair, I didn't. I kind of only edge searched the dimes, so who knows? I could have missed a 2009, but I rarely find those anyway. And you know, it was less than 10 rolls. So anyway, I didn't even pull out any like nicer quarters in the quarters. There were a few ones that were in good shape. And you know, there obviously is also the copper from the pennies. There's a couple nice ones there as well. The only copper that I like pulled out specifically was this really nice 72. It was probably the nicest copper of the bunch. And then as far as other nice ones, I pulled out a nice 09. It's not perfect, but this is the design that I find the least of, hardest for me to find. So I pulled that out. In 82. Philadelphia small date copper, which I rarely see the small dates in copper. So that was one that I pulled out because I don't see very many of them. We got two from 1959. And then as far as the finds here, we got a few Canadian coins. I got 2004, 2001, 1978, 74. These two are copper. These two are not. And then in the pennies, I would say we had about, I don't know, $15. So it was kind of light on the wheat pennies. But yeah, 1945, 51D, 53S, 55P. As for nickels, 58D, 54D as well, 46 Philadelphia, and then I'd say this is the find of the hunt, mainly because, you know, I don't find 1939 nickels too often, so I'd say that's the find of the hunt. It's also the oldest coin of the hunt, so I'll take it, but I am going to finish this video here. I know throughout these 3 different clips of mini hunts that you guys saw, I know we didn't get anything particularly interesting, but man, I didn't want it to go on and have a video an hour long with like 7 different hunts, so I am going to stop it here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.